Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 12. And today's sketch is by Laura Moss and that's Scrappy Kia. And I know you can find her on YouTube. I think probably on Instagram too. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with all that, y'all. I have this one picture of my Neff pup eating ice cream for the first time. And so, of course, I pulled out some ice cream embellishments. And that is why I decided to use my Obed Marshall collection. I have 3 of them, and so they all work well together. And there's a cluster of all sorts of different things in here. I have this new stencil I just got from Temu, and I'm going to use some black soot to put through there as my mixed media where she's got some splatters on her sketch. And I pulled, like I said, some embellishments from the 3 different Obed Marshall collections that I have, some papers that I've already pulled out, and extra embellishments if I need them. Definitely trying to get them used and on layouts. So I have my papers, I have mixed media and a stencil, some embellishments, this super cute picture of my Neff Pup Packs, and this really cool sketch by Laura. So let's see how this goes. So these are the 2 papers I want to use. I love that orangey, pinky colors in the background. It's just helps this white, blocked off paper stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and start, even though I haven't measured anything out. I have no clue where I'm putting things. This is the way I roll, you all. And I'm just going to put down this stencil, and I love this stencil. The little puppy dog print, and yes, I'm sure you could use this for like a cat or whatever, but I don't have a cat. So this stencil will be used a lot, I can tell you, because between my dog and my Neff pup and all the other doggies in my life, I will document dogs often. So this is the perfect sketch to use at branding strips, border strips, scraps of paper. That is what I'm using. Everything here on this layout, except obviously the 2 main papers, is a scrap. The thing I love about American Crafts is you get a full branding strip typically to use, and I love that because, like Simple Stories Echo Park, they just have that like little bit. And I usually will keep that too because, I'm a paper hoarder, just like my son says. Although I'm getting better, you all. I am getting better at throwing things away, and you're going to see a little bit of that on this video, or in this video. So I have matted my picture 3 times. Once on the blue, that dark blue strip that you see in the middle. Once on a orange paper that I think came from Fantastico. That was a scrap as well. And then on the black. So look at all those little bits and pieces right there. You don't know this, but right in front of where I'm working, I have a little trash can, and it's literally like a trash bin. And that's where I put all that stuff. I know you all are impressed and probably shocked. I could use all that, but I've got to stop holding on to all that. So I did not measure. I just knew that I wanted it to be taller than my picture, and that wasn't a problem. I also wanted to make sure that my media was going to show in the top corner, bottom corner, and to the right. And so that worked out for me. And then I knew some of the pieces did not go as far over on the left side, but I knew also that the picture was going to cover that. And I can totally use embellishment to cover things if I need to. So I got that down. I did trim a smidge off of the top where that blue wavy paper with the gold on it is. I did trim about a 1/2 inch off of there because it was a little too tall for me. So I get my picture down after I have, like I said, triple matted it, and that helps bring the colors from the background up to the layout, but the black helps it stand out against all that pattern paper. And I love that. That's why I went with the black instead of like a brown or something for the paw prints, because that black paw print would help bring the black to the layout completely instead of it just being this one pop of black in the middle. So now I am just using all my embellishments and things. I did fussy cut 3 ice cream cones. I put 1 in each of the clusters that are on the sketch. And instead of having all one embellishment, like she's got, the cluster of hearts in all 3 places, I am using hearts, but I'm also using the ice cream cones. And like I have a camera that goes in the bottom sketch. I, like I said, have hearts in different colors, a couple of little word tags, things like that. So I'm going to use everything that you see over there on the right is going to get used. And I love that. I love using my stuff. Oh, and there's like a little puffy stickers up at the top. One's an ice cream cone and one is film. If you are under the age of probably 25 or 30, film used to be on these little rolls. And so I put that up there. You know, obviously I'm taking a picture. This is at the beach. That's what I'm doing all month long, is documenting the beach, except for on day 8, I did a special Mother's Day layout for my 1,000 subscriber hop. And other than that, though, I am documenting our family beach trip 2023. And so this is my sweet Pax getting ice cream for the first time. And his auntie, me, bought it for him. And I spoiled him rotten, and that is my job. So I titled this Coolest Aunt Ever. I felt like coolest was perfect since it is ice cream and because I'm just so cool. But the words together said coolest ever. And so I lightly fussy cut the word coolest and ever apart, and then added alphas from one of the collections to say aunt to go in the middle. And in person, it stands out. From this, it's a little harder to see on this video, but sitting here right in front of it, it stands out well enough. And so I'm okay with that. I put an exclamation point at the end. All of that's in some puffy letters from one of the Obed Marshall collections. And then I think that's Especial is what that alpha is from. I also took my Ranger enamel accents and kind of put them all around the layout, mostly in the 3 clusters, but also a little next to the title, because she's got some like splattery bits. And since I did a stencil, I wanted a little bit of less. I mean, it was controlled because I did it with a hand, you know, I didn't splatter, but I still kind of put it in random places. So, and now I'm covering my tag hole because of course you got to do that, and added a few other little things, finished off one of the Fantastico enamel shapes, and finished off the little clusters. And I love how this turned out. This is an amazing sketch. I love this, and it is super easy to use. Add another picture in there if you want. You could do multiple pictures in that same space. I am looking forward to using this again because, like I said, perfect way to use up branding strips, border strips, scraps of paper. Love it. See how easy it is to see that coolest aunt ever. I really am, you all. I really am. Ask my niece and nephew, like the human ones on 2 legs. They'll say the same. So anyway, I hope you'll go check out the playlist. If you didn't find me there, please go hunt down over there, people there. Scrappy Kia is amazing. Go watch her stuff. Check out her layouts. I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.